Welcome to one of Australia's most remote offshore islands. This is Kangaroo Island. I brought every single Red Dirt resident with me. Not a single person has been left behind. One of the biggest convoys that we have ever had on this show. What do we have in store? We're seeing seals and we're seeing some of Australia's most beautiful and iconic beaches. But what are we doing first? I'm just a few kilometers away from our first adventure, which, believe it or not, is below the surface. Let's go.
So before we head on into the cave, we do have a couple of safety things to go through. So just inside the door, there are some very steep steps. Who's feeling brave and wants to lead the way?
Here you go, guys.
Feels like I'm going back to work.
Lane,
Yeah.
how's the temperature difference?
You can feel like a wall when you walk through it of like, it's just completely colder.
It's nice and cold down here.
Wow.
It's really dark in here.
This is cool.
That's great. Being short in here is a must. Because if you're like Pat, unlucky.
Oh my god. Look at this.
What's this one?
So that's still calcite. It just has an impurity running through it to give it a different colour.
And then this one?
Still calcite. If you put the light on it, it'll be a different colour again. It's more amber colour. And that one, light barely goes through.
Yeah, true.
So your amber colour has tan.
Oh yeah, this one's like orange.
Yep. People tend to say they look like, they remind them of like your salt lamps.
Tell you what, it's a sight to see.
Holy brother.
Up we go.
Bit of a glute workout, I'd say.
Fair bit of a climb.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be back out of the cave?
Give me 5 minutes. I'm puffed.
What's one thing that you guys learned while in that cave?
I learnt that that cave was made from a sand dune.
The one thing I learned was how like absorbent the limestone is, like how many air pockets are in there is the reason why there's no echo in there. You walk in there and it was like a sound booth. It was crazy.
Like a recording studio.
Yeah.
So, everyone's picked up an appetite. We got a hot tip that the famous, like island famous whiting burger comes from this exact place. So we've decided to go and test it and see what we think of it, and fill our bellies before we get in the water and on to the next activity.
Hello.
Well, guys, I didn't have one of the iconic fish burgers, so people that did, do tell. Was it good? Did you rate it? Was it worth the drive?
I did have the burger, the iconic, what was it, whiting burger. It was so good. I don't usually opt for a burger of any sorts, but I'm so glad I did, because it was delicious and I'm ready to go.
That's got to be the best fish burger I've ever eaten. I'd so definitely drive all the way back down here just to have it again.
We're actually going, Meg, we're going to one of your votes. We're going to some rock falls. What are they called?
Well, we're at Vivian Beach, but I think we're here at high tide, unfortunately, so I don't think the rock pools are visible.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll still go and check them out, though. Give some people an option for a swim. So let's go see these rock pools and then keep your bikinis on because, did someone say seals?
There's a big crab. There's a massive crab in here.
Caving. Is that fun? Yeah. That was good.
So now that you've seen the Vivian rock falls, I don't want to let everyone get really comfortable here because what we're doing next, I've been looking forward to doing, and I have my fingers crossed that it will work because I'm really hoping that we see seals, like actual seals, like the dogs of the ocean. Yeah, they're at the place that we're going to next. So let's go.
All right, we're on.
Get out, I see my first seal just having a little surf. Pat and I have the facts, right? The reason why seals come to land is because they do 3 days out in the ocean. Their sleep cycle is after 3 days of no sleep, they come in and they just like lay in the sand, in the warm sand and just like pass out like that guy right there. But they actually don't come up here for any other reason other than trying to get sleep. So you're supposed to be fairly quiet so that they can fall asleep. And then you don't disturb their sleep cycle because their bodies are designed to sleep one full day. And then they know when to wake up because it's been 24 hours and it's time to go back out. But there's two here just playing in the shore. They look like the kids. Don't you reckon that?
Yeah, 100%.
That's mum and dad trying to have a rest and there's these two little mongrels just going.
The mother's literally like, can you just
Can you just...
come back in 12 hours?
Yeah. Look at them. They're like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Are you bored? I'm bored. Yeah, I'm bored.
Should we go back in the water?
Yeah. Let's go catch a wave. Look at them. There's so many of them. There's one actually sleeping underneath this platform that we're on at the moment. So this is actually really, really cool. 100% worth it. The only thing is it's a bit of a tease. It's kind of the type of beach that you'd really want to go for a swim in, but you can't. But that's okay, because the next beach that we're going to, you can. So let's go.
Saying goodbye to the seals, Meg.
Bye, seals. Bye, seals. We've just gone to camp and we have like a beach near our campsite and we're just walking down to it and following the signs, but the walk is absolutely madness. Look at this. Wow, this seems vigorous.
On Bear Grylls.
Sort of like, really got to get down in there. Stay low.
Oh wow, look at that!
Wow.
That is so cool.
This is
it's like the last
really
thing I expected to
nice.
see over here. Okay guys, I have a plan. I haven't told the rest of the group yet, but we are having a lot of fun tonight. We're drinking, you know, things are going well. But everyone's slowing down a little bit. And I think what I'm gonna do is make everyone play a little game. And that little game is a running race, a simple little running race. Fastest wins. What they don't know is that the reason is actually just a simple fact of the faster you run, the more your heart will pump that blood around your body and the quicker you will get drunk. My money's on Pat. He's sneakily fast, that boy. Definitely not me that's gonna win.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh wow.
Alright, what setting am I gonna go? 1, 2. Holy! This is living, Barry.
Welcome back to another episode. This is Cooking Cool Shit with Bridget, Pat and Bronson.
We're cooking
chicken rice bowls.
rice bowls.
Because we're bodybuilders now, we just eat chicken and rice.
Yep.
Right? Do we want jasmine rice or do we want this one?
Jasmine.
I agree. You know what? I agree.
Can we put like a normal light on?
You just press this button right here.
Look at this, it's even got mood
Yeah, it's got
setting.
mood settings.
Look at that.
Bronson, can you chuck it onto a brighter setting for me, please? Is that an option?
Let's go white. Let's go.
Yeah, chuck it on the lightest one.
Just hold it.
Have a go at that.
The bugs are popping off on the white light.
Wait, is this hardcore
Let's
as well?
see
Is
if
this?
the hardcore orange changes the mode. Change it.
That's the okay. Yeah, the bug.
Let's see if they leave the
Are these
chart.
both hardcore?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Even on the side of the car right now, and then under the car, on top of the car, in the rooftop tent.
Can you turn the normal light on so I can see if it's good? I think it's actually good.
I think
There's
it's
bigger
right.
pieces. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right.
What else are we chucking in here?
We're chucking in rice. We're gonna go Kewpie. We're gonna go some more seasoning. We're gonna go spinach.
Did you see this cheeky bugger? Nicking it straight out of the pot.
So scared that we haven't cooked this enough.
No, 100%.
I don't know, bro. Should we? Let's get the lights right.
The orange lights are so good for cooking, but the second you
Is that cooked? Wait, is that cooked?
that's cooked. That's what I mean. Seriously, the
Unbelievable.
second you need to like confirm chicken, you switch the
Hardcore.
lights over.
And it's hardcore.
It's hardcore cooked. By the end of this segment, I don't need dinner. I've had that many test tries.
Okay, now we go the spinach.
Finish in.
Spinach in. Every night when we cook here, this switch is just there and I can adjust it, and then my inverter switch is just there.
All the lights, you have to actually reach up to touch the light.
We've got 3 sets of canopies here where you have to go.
I'm 5'4". Bang. Reach forward.
That's good.
I'm impressed by that. Anyway, despite what you might think, it's finished. This is finished. We just got to sauce it on top when it's in a bowl. Okay, watch this. Ready? So you just get a little bit more chooky. You just go like this, and then you want a lot of Kewpie. A lot of Kewpie on top. You excited to eat this, cameraman? Do you need me to adjust my hardcore lighting so that you can get a better visual? That's it.
Ooh, set the mood.
Yeah, a bit romantic.
Yeah, I
Candlelit
like that.
dinner.
Ooh,
Believe it or not, dinner's ready.
come on. That took a long time, but weird.
Took longer than it should have.
Longer than it should have, but there's 0 things wrong with this,
Trust me.
and everyone's happy. That's all you can ask for on a night out.
I've got something, and it's not just for Bronson, which you'll see in a second, but it's actually for everyone. So let me show you. I found this at an off shop. And we're gonna put it on Bronson, and he's gonna do a dance for everyone. Wait, you might have to get really
Whoa!
tight on. What you need to know is move the hips, but you've got this.
Like my jingle?
Hangover cure. Teresa and I are going for a swim. I will say the water at Kangaroo Island, as pretty as it is, it's very cold. Very cold. Woo. The water is stupidly blue. Look at that! Woo! Got to see from the underwater vision. Look at this water, people.
I know, it's insane.
Look at the water. We're at Snelling Beach. There are two full driving beaches that you can come to on Kangaroo Island. One is called Emu and one is called Snelling. Emu is the iconic famous one that everyone drives on. There's probably heaps and heaps and heaps of people there right now. It's like what Kangaroo Island is known for. But, haha, I spoke to a local and this one's the secret local one that not a lot of people come to. It is out on the dog leg. You do have to drive down a really rickety beaten road to actually get here. This beach, it's a good one. And look at how few people are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can tell you that that is a council car. So there's not a lot of people here. Good morning. A little bit of a different one this morning. We're going to actually split the group up into two. Some of us are going to head towards the main part of the island, and some of us are going to head towards another full driving part of the island. Why? Because some of us want to be tourists, some of us want to go a little bit full driving and a little bit off-road. So we're going to divide and conquer, but you're going to be able to see it from both perspectives. The group that I'm in, of course, full driving and off-road group, is going to the most iconic off-road beach on the island, which is Emu Bay. The rest of the group is going to be going to the main part of the island to check out some of the shops, some of the famous honey that this island sells as well, and just have a little bit of the look around and see why do people choose to actually live on this island, because you can live here. Okay, Ellie and Lame. You guys have both opted for two different things today. Ellie, you're coming with me. We're going to the off-road beach. And Lane, you're being a tourist. Why? We want to know why you're picking what you're picking.
Well, we all know, like, I live for the beach. I've been to so many beaches around Australia. So I thought I'd change it up a bit and see, like, the local touristy side of Kangaroo Island, because the whole time we've just been roughing it in the bush, in the beach, having a good time. So I just want to suss out what everyone else that comes here gets to see. And I've heard there's some pretty fancy honey. So I might have to make a purchase.
I am a beach girl through and through, and I'm not going to stray from that now. There is possibility, and it's very high, that I will get to swim with my dolphins today, and that's what I'm here for. Plus, this is like one of the most iconic beaches. White sand. Give it to me any day of the week.
Let me know what it's like. Report back to me. I'm keen. Someone let me taste the honey that you buy. The rest of us, we're going to the beach. I'm going to interrupt this episode for less than 60 seconds to give you my 50 nights review about my 23-0 Sabre Superlight. Yep, you heard that right. I've been sleeping in this particular rooftop for 50 nights on the road now. And after so many nights, here are my thoughts and my reviews. My biggest takeaway in this rooftop tent has been the weather. Over the last 50 nights, there's been hot, there's been cold, there's been rain, and there's even been the windiest of nights. And I've really liked to see that 23-0 once again has mastered making bedding and bed equipment for all of the different type of Australian conditions. What's been genuinely impressive to me is the amount of data collection and R&D testing that goes into the catalogue of 23-0. Because even though this rooftop tent is quite refined and very simplified, it hasn't shortened the quality that comes to mind when you think of 23-0. Now, all that being said, if you're someone that's building a wheeler or you just have a car that you still want to park in a car park, consider the Sabre Superlight by 23-0. Now, let's get back to the episode.
All right, we've just got to our first stop, and I don't know if you can see in the background, but we found ourselves a Kangaroo Island kangaroo. We're going to go have a little squiz. By the way, do you guys think that we chose the right group to be in today?
I feel like we definitely did, because we're closer to the barge, and second, we're closer to the pubs.
Correct.
So while they're doing their beach stuff, we'll be feet up, beer in hand,
Aircon.
waiting. Aircon.
Yeah. Here we've got our photo op hole in the fence.
You really have not trimmed the tree.
And unfortunately, this is the view of the silo through the photo hole. It's all right. No, it looks like he's having a little munch. Maybe that's why. There's so many silos across Australia that have had beautiful murals painted on them. And I just think this one's really iconic because it's got the Kangaroo Island kangaroo on the silo. Now we can tick that one off. Now we're going to where everyone really wants to go. The honey.
Oh,
not the pub. Not the pub. Yum, there's so many options. I feel like there's going to be stuff that you didn't even know honey could be made out of in here. Like, what is that? Honey mead. Now this is what I'm in here for. A little bit of history, a little bit of info, a little bit of knowledge. Oh my God, bees. Oh my God, bee hives. Whoa. Pat, Lane, look at this. I found actual bees. Look at them.
Oh, wow! This is actually the indication of when we need to be at the barge today.
Oh. All right, well, when this stops, we'll be seeing you at the barge, at the pub.
This is one of the sweetest honeys in our range. It's a sugar gum coming from the sugar gum tree.
That's very sweet.
Very sweet, isn't it?
Yum.
You like that one?
That was good.
And that's
This one, yeah,
That's the pink gum.
pink gum. So the pink gum honey meant to taste like a shearing nose.
So like blue cheese.
It's meant to taste like blue cheese, but it does smell like a shearing shed.
and it does taste a little bit like lemon too.
I like that one.
Thoughts?
Tastes a lot better than what it smells like.
It does. It actually tastes really nice, but it does have
Want to try?
quite the aroma, we could call it.
Some cinnamon and nutmeg.
We're trying some honey mead, which I just learned is alcohol.
Beautiful on its own over ice or with some ginger beer.
Wow, that's really nice.
Delicious, isn't it?
Yum.
Just done some shopping.
Refreshing.
Cheers.
Wonder what the others are doing.
So, Nettie and I just went for a little investigate of the rocks, and we actually found some fish.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We might not have gotten them on camera as good as we would have hoped to, but the water is cold.
Yeah.
The weather is so nice, the water is beautiful, but the water is not warm here, so you gotta be prepared. It feels like Antarctic water.
Alright, we found the others and we're back.
Reverse you on today if we could, please.
I can reverse.
I reckon you can.
Yep, I'm gonna do that for you. That's a wrap for another episode of Red Dirt Diary and the shutdown of the South Australian season. Where will we be going in the next season?
Go,
We'll see you there. Peace.
Good mark.